My name is Karen Nichols, and I'm from Coralville Precinct 2. This is my first time at a county convention, and I'm an undeclared delegate. I was a Biden supporter, and when our group wasn't viable, we coalesced with supporters for Edwards and Dodd and Richardson for an undeclared delegate. So, and that ended up being me, and I made a commitment to that group that I would go with whichever of those candidates was left standing. Mostly I just want to wait and see what happens and sort of listen and then make my choice today. So you said you guys are Richardson people?
No, we're uncommitted.
Okay, I'm an uncommitted person too.
Yep.
So, has Richardson endorsed anyone?
No, he's supposed to do it on Wednesday, but...
I think Dodd endorsed Obama.
Yep.
Pardon?
Dodd endorsed Obama.
Yeah.
So he's the only one, I think, that's endorsed anyone.
So does anybody know what we're supposed to do?
Well, if you're not viable, then you need realignment. So you get the first alignment count, which I think is going to have to be quite a few more than we have.
Yeah, we're not going to be close.
So, and then you can either...
Well, they got all the Edwards people. Can they go forward as Edwards people still, or?
Yeah.
So even though he's no longer in the race, they can remain in the Edwards
That's
group?
correct, right, because then they have an opportunity to bargain.
Right.
If at the state level, or perhaps even in the national convention.
So will we know, say, how close the Obama group is, for example, to getting another delegate or something like that? I mean, would that become apparent?
There's enough Hillary Edwards people. They might be willing to give us each 20 if they have 20 extra to make sure we're all right, or 25 and 25. I mean, that's what happened at our caucus.
Sure.
Obama had 2, and they realized, listen, if we give Richardson each, I think it was 5 people, so Edwards gave us 5, Hillary gave us 5, he lost an extra delegate.
I feel like my allegiance at this point is more to that coalition of people from my precinct, which were supporting 4 different candidates, so I feel like I just want to represent them well and keep my ears and eyes open to how to best do that. So we'll see what happens as far as whether or not we get a large enough group to be a viable uncommitted group, and then who gets nominated to go forward and that kind of thing. And I also want to see a little bit about how things shake out between Obama and Hillary, and I think that the group that I'm representing would not feel very strongly about, or they would feel very strongly in a negative sense about Hillary getting more delegates. So I feel like I have to represent that viewpoint somewhat, beyond what I myself might want to do.
I started with Dodd, but he wasn't viable. And then I had a deal cut with both Obama and Edwards to be a delegate. If I was going to switch over, they were going to do, they were going to make me a delegate. So the reason I went with Edwards is that he had a commitment to no new CAFOs, the confined animal feeding organizations, operations. The hog lots, and the no new coal plants and no new nuclear plants. And so that's why, is actually for the environmental reasons that I became an Edwards delegate.
And I hear that they might try to make some kind of stand today, and I feel like I have some kind of commitment to my group to support that, but I want to sort of see what happens. Hi, do you know where I should sit? I'm a delegate I'm undeclared.
I think undeclared. I don't know. I really don't know. I see some people.
I'm a free agent.
Signs.
I can sit anywhere, I guess.
Are you leaning towards anybody? Or?
Well, the group that I was in my caucus was Dodd, Biden, Richardson, Edwards, and I made a commitment to them that I would stick up for whoever's left, and no one's left standing, but I understand that Edwards delegates are going to try to make some kind of stand today.
They're going to stand together.
And so I feel some obligation to see how that goes.
Well, I think that what I'm talking to those folks, what they don't want is split down the middle. I have a feeling, though, if that means they go to Hillary, that they're going to lose a lot of their people. but I appreciate them sticking together.
Right.
Because at this point, it's why I wish he would have stayed in, so he could have a little more pull
Voice.
at this point in the process. So,
And I do care about his issues, you know, the poverty issues and things like that. So.
on those issues. And nobody, you know, and I'm an Obama guy, but nobody has picked up that mantle and really said with that populist message.
Right. So yeah, I think there were enough people in my caucus that were fervently anti-Hillary that I don't think I could follow Edwards to the Hillary camp, you know, and honor that. Coralville too. So I feel like I need to honor those wishes. Hi, how are you? Yes, Karen Nichols. Yes.
I was uncommitted delegate. My name's Matt.
Hi, Matt. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You came in as an uncommitted?
I came in as an uncommitted delegate. I have recently been switched over to the Clinton camp.
So it could be that your uncommitted slot is filled. If you had 5 people sign as an uncommitted and they're going to caucus with Hillary.
Are you sure you want to caucus with Hillary and not try to take an uncommitted delegate to the next level?
Yes, the reason is just based on how the politics in my precinct worked.
Okay.
In my precinct, this was downtown Iowa City, all the college students.
Right.
It was a total clean sweep program.
Okay.
Everybody went for Obama, and all the other campaigns had to scramble together at the last second to get one delegate that you didn't get. So, sort of being true to my precinct, I'm making a non-Obama vote, even though I don't have anything against him, obviously.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm kind of in a similar situation. We had Biden, Dodd, Richardson, and Edwards people, and so I feel like I have some obligation to watch what the Edwards people do, and if they need me, you know, to consider going in that direction, because we did have a considerable group of Edwards people in my coalition, you might say. So I'm kind of, you know.
All our groups were small, except when we got together, we had one.
Yeah, that's the way we were too. That's the way we were too.
I made the switch over to Senator.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming to talk to me. It was nice talking to you.